Hello and welcome. Let us now learn to create a scatter plot. We'll start by creating a new sheet that we will use to place our plots. A scatter plot is used to compare two numeric variables. In this case, we'll use profits against sales and review this based on the subcategories. This is the details that we want to notice, that we have a scatter plot showing the intersection between profit and sales. In this case, we have some profit, some total sum of the profit and total sum of the sales. And we have an intersection at this point. Now what we wish to do is to have more intersections like these based on the subcategories. We place it there. Now we have more dots on these. The number of dots corresponds to the number of subcategories. We can go further and remove this and place something with more dots than, with more entries than that. We can work with product name and place them under details. There we go. We have more dots. It starts at 0, some goes on the right and the others on the left. Those that moves on the left means they made loss instead of profit, and those on the right made profit. We can further customize this based on the categories. Let's place categories on, let's place category in color. That's it. Scatter plots are not complicated. We can further fit this into the width and remove this just to have a better look. We can further edit this by adding a trend line. We'll add trend line from the analytics section. We have a trend line for each of the 3 categories. We can also add a trend line from the chart by clicking on this and show trend line. There they are, the trend lines. These are used to show the trend or the pattern of the data. You can see that the profit increases as the sales increases. That's what this gives us. And we also have an equation of how we can calculate the sales per each category. Then rename this to scatter plot. And there you go. We have a server title. The other usual formatting procedures can be applicable in this case. Let's try a different. Let's work with quantity. Let's work with quantity against the profit. There you go. We have a single dot. And then let's try this based on cities. Therefore, we'll drop this at this details section. Then we would wish to format this based on the shipment mode, or maybe let's work with the regions. There we are. We have the regions, and we can further increase the size of these dots by increasing this. Let's have that. We can include the labels, but we don't need that for now. And under detail, we can also change the shape to have that. We can also have more on shapes, and we can assign parents for the shapes. Notice that we can also change the shapes by putting these, by having region and in shape, and each region will be represented by a different shape. That's what we mean. Then we want to have circles, and we have borders. In this case, let's change the borders color. You can see the borders colors can be changed into any that we wish. We can also increase the size and so on. We can also, we are working with profit and quality. Let's work the size match the profit. You notice that some, the size is higher than the others. That's it for scatter plots.